and the flight is $13, and they're not a terrible pour. I mean, that's not bad. You can get one glass.
Is it swallow, or what are we talking about?
No, it's like probably 4 ounces,
swallows?
I think. Yeah. I guess that depends on the swallower, Pat.
That's what she said.
Oh, there we go.
Right?
Welcome, Walt Disney World fans, to another episode of the NotCast, presented by NotClub33.com. Epcot has Food and Wine Festival dropping now. It's going on right now. A lot of things you can go see. Which booth are you most excited for? Our friends are going to tell you here on the show. My name is Steve Rhodes. I've got Mrs. Becky Wells with me today.
Hello. Hey.
Pat Neesad is also here.
What's going on?
And as usual, in the bottom of your screen, it's the Disney Cynic, Mr. Bobby Burchett.
In honor of today's show, it's time to pack it up, pack it in, and let me begin. I came to win.
Wow.
Don't win. That's a sin.
House of Pain has been dropped.
He's so proud
Jump
of
around.
himself.
Well, that's what you
Next
do at
season,
Epcot.
there's definitely going to be a change-up, man. It's a struggle.
I don't know, you don't even have to do any of it.
There's so
Start it
much
on your
that
own.
you haven't used.
True.
So Bobby said next season. This is the last show of this season for the NotCast. We'll be back after Labor Day.
We have seasons.
So that Friday after Labor Day. Yeah, we have seasons now, Pat. That's how we do things.
Got seasons
If
now.
any news drops, it will obviously drop right here on this channel. We'll let you know about the news. But as far as the NotCast goes, as our Not podcasts, this is the last episode for this season. We'll be back after Labor Day. With that, though, Food and Wine will still be going on when we return. Right now, Food and Wine is going strong here in August. So, what is the booth that you guys really want to go see? We all like a lot of things Food and Wine. I'm going to start with you, Pat, there. So you have a trip that you're going to be doing some actual content from. So what are you going to be showing us? Where's the place you're going?
Well, I'm thinking Canada. Now, the reason for this
Is that a shot at Becky?
is so La Cellier. Expensive to go there and get a steak, right? Well, you can go pick up like a small petite filet from the Food and Wine booth for like $7, $8. I think it's $9, and then you can get a glass of wine with it for $16. You can get a little piece of steak, filet mignon, and have some wine with it. I think, to me, that's a good way to try Le Cellier without having to spend all that money.
So are we going to see that as a 3-minute dining review here on this channel?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna review it, of course. Yeah, of course.
Good luck,
yeah.
because sometimes
3 minutes.
Sometimes those
now,
fillets are great, and sometimes they cook the shit out of
yeah,
us.
I don't have an expectation of when you're cooking that
Russian
much.
roulette.
But I still think it's a good option for people that don't want to spend that money.
Right.
But yeah, we'll get reviews on Food and Wine for sure.
All right, cool. Becky, you're kind of the local historian on the Food and Wine Festival, as the person that's been there the most out of all of us.
I like that.
You've got the
I'm the local.
Big title.
You've been there with friends, you by yourself. You've done the trip to Food and Wine a few times.
Yeah.
Kind of give us a layout of what we can expect from the Food and Wine. Because what is there like on October 1st, it gets better because of the 50th anniversary? How's that working?
They're adding in, I want to say it's at least a third of the booths don't open until October 1st. So that a little bit sucks if you're there beforehand. But at the same time, why is Food and Wine Festival already going? It started in July. That's hardcore and stupid. But I'm cool with it, because then my September trip means that I'll definitely get to have it. So that's cool. Canada, like Pat said, that's actually one of the most popular ones because of that filet and the beer cheese soup with the pretzel roll. Those are awesome, and I honestly get them every time, even though I already know what they are. So I'm looking forward to the mimosa flight, actually.
Oh, hey.
Shimmering Sips, which is the stupidest name ever. But it's 3. There's a key lime mimosa, a blood orange mimosa, and a tropical mimosa. And the flight is $13. And they're not a terrible pour. I mean, that's not bad. You can get one glass.
Is it a swallow, or what are we talking about?
No, it's like probably 4 ounces,
swallows?
I think. Yeah. I guess that depends on the swallower, Pat.
That's what she said.
Oh, there we go. But,
Right? Do what you will. Maybe you need a review on that.
Or he, I guess.
Fair. Fair. Yeah.
so that's the
2021
spot
guys.
is that a spot that our viewers can see now, or is that one they got to wait for?
That one is one you can do before October 1st. I bypassed it last year because I had enough other beverages before I made my way to that, but this time I think I might go there on purpose. So.
Do you have a spot that you're waiting for October 1st? Without stealing Bobby's thunder, because we know what he's going to say.
I won't steal Bobby's thunder. I am sad that Brazil opens October 1st. They've got that cheese bread that's gluten-free, which I know poor Pat missed out. That bread is amazing. It is so good.
I actually know how to make that
all
bread.
their food.
Yeah.
All that food. Yeah, you found another place to have it, but I want
cheese.
everything on that menu. I know.
It's not cheese.
It's not?
Well,
Yeah, no,
it's cheese bread.
There's
Literally
cheese in it.
called
Yes,
cheese.
clearly
Yeah.
there's cheese in it. Yeah.
Right.
Well, what kind of
Wait.
flour is used?
Tapioca flour. So they don't
It's a
actually
root.
use regular flour. It's tapioca flour, which is gluten-free. You can get that at Jungle Skipper Canteen. It's off menu at Magic Kingdom. If you go there, you can order the Baudequejo and ask
Got a
for
pro
it.
tip.
Gluten-free. Good stuff. And
Yeah.
if you guys have ever had cheese bread, like this,
So good.
just order it. Just order it. Like, Pat, next time you come to the crib, I'll make you some.
Okay.
Speaking of cheesy things, Robert,
Yeah.
what's
Wow.
your booth?
Man, I feel personally attacked there. That seems
By the
harsh.
full
It's
name.
about your menu item.
I mean,
Hey,
still,
if I knew your middle name, I would have called you by both. So
well, it's Francis or Frank, so there you go. So I've got 2 booths, one that's open right now and one that will open up after October 1st. But the one that's open now I specifically need until October 1st, and that is the Dasani booth, where they sell bottles of water. And nothing but, because good Lord, it's been hotter than hell recently down here, and I'm seriously getting to this point where
Good
I'm
tip.
about to go to a hydration clinic down here, where they stick you up with an IV. That's how bad it is. But for the actual food and wine booth, no, I'm definitely looking forward to the mac and cheese booth. I think everybody knows at this point that I'm a mac and cheese sommelier. I like to swish it in my mouth and spit out the noodle just to test the different timbres and flavors, if you will, of the various macaronis and the various cheeses that are included, as well as the
mac
meats.
and
And
cheese
sometimes, you
sommelier?
know what?
like,
That's not what that
does-
means.
A mac and
is
cheese
it like, are
sommelier.
you a
yeah.
cheeselier or like?
Well, I mean, I carry around a little
Macalier?
spittoon around my neck just in case. So,
What the?
How
There
good
was
is
the
the mac and
reaction.
cheese?
Moving on,
That's
moving
that's
on.
where you've gotten yourself. Yeah, like
This just got weird.
what? Yeah, of course. The premise of
The booth is called Mac and Eats.
mac and eats.
I'm not going to
Okay.
call it that. I refuse to call it that. It's the mac and cheese booth, and that's
It's
the
for
best
the
one.
listeners.
Honestly, it's delicious.
The viewers.
So, all right. So, I'm
How are
sure
they
the
gonna
menu's
find it?
on the screen at this point for the mac and eats. Do you have a specific menu item or mac and cheese from there that you
In
like?
previous years, it's been the lobster mac and cheese. It's been pretty darn good,
Okay.
but I'm willing to experiment unless it's like the Impossible sausage or something like that. Not the hell with any of that shit. But everything else, I'm interested in always trying out any of the newcomers to the table. They usually make a strong showing.
Is the
right,
lobster
I-
mac any better or worse than any of the restaurants that serve it around the Disney.
I would say it's
campus,
a
I guess.
little bit better, if only because they try harder with this to make it as opposed to as a side dish. You're not really working that hard; you're just kind of throwing it in there. But this is like if you were making it for a full meal, so they want to go all out, and that's what makes it just that little bit of extra effort and magic makes it a little bit better.
Oh, magic!
All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's right. I use
lobster,
magic.
speaking of lobster, the place that I want to hit the most at Food and Wine Festival is Hops and Barley, and the way lobster ties into that is the lobster roll they have there, the New England lobster roll. You see the picture on the screen. Tell me you don't want to eat that. Tell me you don't want to eat that, folks. That's some good shit.
I mean,
I am not
I
a
might die.
lobster.
We weren't talking. Everybody besides Pat.
You got like double whammy there. That's yikes.
wait, are you allergic to lobster?
Yeah, shellfish. Yeah. Yep.
Damn. You took the joke out of my... It's mighty shellfish of you.
Oh, man. One of Bobby's many puns that you would hear on his podcast, Cynics on Disney, link in the description below. But no, that lobster roll for me is like...
That looks good.
Totally want to just eat all of that. They also have a hot beef sandwich with pickled vegetables that I'm also going to try that. And then, not to mention, this place is called Hops and Barley, so beer and beer and beer.
More beer.
And
some
beer.
beers. So,
I mean, you can't go wrong when you've got the boom sauce. That's the name of a beer.
The what?
It's
What's
from
it called?
Boom sauce?
Lord Hope. Literally.
You say boom or boob?
Not animal boob like you said on the green and blue milk review you did, the 3-minute dining review, as you see that card floating above Pat's head now.
wow.
Anyway, no, this is boom sauce, like boom. Boom sauce is the name of the
Does that beer come from New Jersey? It feels like a fist pump type beer to me. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It is from the Northeast. It's from Massachusetts.
Of course it is.
The Lord Hobo.
That's the name of the brewery, Lord Hobo.
Yep.
So, the boom sauce is I'm going to try that. I've actually never had that. It's a double IPA, meaning it's a little bit strong.
Tastes like shit.
Very, very hoppy.
Yep.
So,
Fucking IPA.
this will, if you guys have seen any of my other dining reviews from Epcot, you see that people end up flat on benches like this, as you see on your screen. I might just be that guy after visiting this booth, but probably not, because I'm going to eat both sandwiches. So I'll be heavily
good planning.
heavily carbed up. Yeah. So that's where I'm going to go. Yeah.
I got to mention some honorable mentions also, if that's... I don't want to...
Yeah.
Fine.
You're the master of this, so...
I think the Noodle Exchange, which I think is new, there's going to be a Vietnamese beef pho, which I think could be good or could be terrible.
It's pho, Becky.
Pho.
Pho.
That's what I said. I didn't say pho.
God,
Pho.
what the fuck?
I don't know about the
There's a
shrimp
place
and
somewhere
coconut
called
curry
Pho.
rice noodles. That's probably who cares.
Not a bad one.
But there is the Australia booth, which the grilled sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp looks freaking amazing. So that's my number one food item that I want to try from the Australia booth. Both of the food, all three of them. The dessert,
Is there
I
a
don't
shrimp
really
on
care.
the Barbie at
but
that booth?
That's what that is, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
See?
Hey.
I think the great thing about Food and Wine, there's just kind of like something for everybody. Even if you don't like to try and venture out, like you can like kind of like eke out of your comfort zone, and they kind of try to cater towards everybody there. Yeah, Bobby. I mean, I know.
I definitely have
like
a comfort
4-year-old
zone. I'm
child.
sorry.
And there's a lot of allergy-friendly options this year.
There are
that I noticed,
a lot.
So.
But there's a lot
All
of
the
seafood,
folks.
so feel bad for you.
Seafood,
It's like
yeah.
it's heavy seafood this year.
Seafood is awesome, but for those of you that can't have it or have other dietary needs, we do have a Facebook group, the allergy Facebook group that we have. Pat runs that. He does a great job with it.
It's amazing.
There's a link to that here in this video. Check that out. That'll kind of help you navigate through all of Disney World, not just food and wine. So definitely check that out. Cool group. We all try to chime in when we can and help you guys figure out what you should or shouldn't eat.
Except me, because I'll say the wrong thing. So.
But yeah, you know, this year Food and Wine's long. It runs like damn near 6 months now. Food and Wine is a long time
to do at Epcot.
It's 4 months. Yeah, it's 4 full months.
Yeah.
So
and as a local, I'm looking forward to being able to go pre and post.
I thought I was the local.
No, I'm the local. Okay.
Wait, Bobby,
God, I want to have
in
one
Florida?
thing. Yes.
And all the recurring jokes on this show come back up. If you haven't seen, go back and watch some previous episodes. Like we said at the beginning, this is the culmination of a really long season 1. We will be back after Labor Day with more of the NotCast. If any Disney news breaks, check us out on our social medias. Everything is linked on our flow page below for our social medias. So follow us. We'll keep posting there all through this. It's just that the NotCast won't be out. And then Bobby's show, Cynics on Disney podcast, is taking a break too. So the shows are out, but we will break news as we usually do.
And we'll be in the parks in August. So in September.
Absolutely.
So. August, September, we're in the parks all throughout.
Pay attention to social media.
Orlando, for God's sakes.
Well, pay attention to social media and come say hello to us. Seriously.
If you see us in the parks, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hey, say hey. We'll be definitely glad to chat it up with you guys. We love talking Disney. Thank you guys for watching us.
And we like drinking.
First season. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'll take your beer.
Buy us a drink. We'll be your friend forever. Thank you all for watching us this first full season of the NotCast. We'll be back after Labor Day. Enjoy the parks. Enjoy Food and Wine. We'll see you guys in a few weeks. Other than that, we're out.
Oh shit.
He's gonna fuck up and say some 80s shit because he's so zen.
Let's go.
It's Steve way too happy with his own joke.
All right, here we go.
Oh shit.